Welcome to Union Mine High School. This is Mr. Neville, principal of Union Mine. I want to welcome everybody to our 8th grade preview video. We've got a lot of information for you. The purpose of this video is we know that the transition from middle school to high school can be overwhelming, and there's a lot of information, and so we're hoping that this video will serve as a way to help make that transition as seamless as possible. What I wanted to start out with first is our core values here at Union Mine and what makes a Diamondback. Also, some of the special things, the unique pieces at Union Mine that make our campus so special. So I think the first part that I wanted to share with is our staff and our students have been working hard to identify what it means to be a Diamondback, and those values. We are united, we are mindful, we are honorable, and we are strong. Truly drive our day-to-day decisions. They're embedded in everything that we do here at the high school level, whether that's athletics or other signature programs. And so it's important that students will know right from the get-go, right when they walk on campus, that ultimately this is what we're looking for, and we continue to strive for during our 4 years here, during their 4 years here at Union Mine High School. In addition to our core values, we have some unique pieces to Union Mine that are different than the other schools in our area, and so we're going to talk a little bit about those. And the first one is the 4x4 schedule. The 4x4 offers a lot of opportunity to explore different electives and excel in academics, and we'll talk about that in greater detail here shortly. But the 4x4 is definitely a unique piece to Union Mine. Union Mine offers a wide range of leadership opportunities, whether that's CTE programs, whether that's leadership, whether that's athletics. There's a lot of opportunity for students, depending on your interest, to get involved in leadership opportunities here on campus. Ultimately, Union Mine is a small school, and so we have this small school feel, and yet we offer all of the same opportunities that a large school would offer. Next, we have our intervention that we've been working extremely hard on called Priority Period. And so we recognize that students learn at different pace and at different times. And so we wanted to make sure that students during their school day had opportunity to remediate and receive help and academic support if needed. And for some students, it's also an opportunity to accelerate. And also built into this support time during the day, from time to time, we do large-scale school culture events, which are just a great way to bring both staff and students together and to enjoy their high school experience. Ultimately, our staff is caring and dedicated and are committed to student success. They live, breathe Union Mine High School, and it's a huge part of why we're such a special school. So let's talk 4x4 schedule. 4x4, different than the other schools, is unique in that there are 2 terms. So you'll hear that term a lot, no pun intended. We've got the fall term and we've got the spring term. The fall term is a full academic year from August to December, and the spring term is a second academic year from January to May. So students will change classes from December to January. A traditional or a typical schedule will look like English, health and computers, math, and an elective in the fall, and in the spring, science, PE, and then 2 elective courses. We do our best in the 4x4 schedule to balance out core subjects so that students not overwhelmed academically in one term more than another. In addition to that, because of the 4x4 and you're only focused on 4 classes and a reduced workload, there's more opportunities for involvement in other activities and just a little bit better work-life balance for our students. You can also accelerate in the 4x4. So if you wanted to start in math and accelerate during your time here and or science, those opportunities are also available to you. In addition to the acceleration model, you don't lose out on electives because there's just more choices in a 4x4 schedule. We have 16 AP courses and 5 career pathways here at Union Mine. I think ultimately what we want our students and where students truly thrive is when they get involved. And so make the most out of your time here. Whatever your interest is, that is the most important thing that you need to try to grab a hold of right away, whether that's athletics, that's co-curricular like drama or dance or music, whether that's clubs. We encourage our students to get outside their comfort zone, to be themselves, and to get involved in any area on campus that they have an interest. And in doing so, not only will they do better academically, but they'll enjoy their time here. So how do you get involved, and what programs do we have available for you? We have 5 career technical pathways that we've worked very hard on to develop here at Union Mine that are unique to us. The first one is agriculture. We have a full complement of agriculture courses to choose from. We have an on-campus farm laboratory that's over 3 acres. That includes metal fabrication building, it includes a swine facility, it includes a variety of different barns and planter boxes for students to have hands-on learning opportunities. We have our engineering program, Project Lead the Way, that has a 4-course pathway, and so students throughout their time get an overview of all the different engineering pathways and then a specific focus on manufacturing as they move through the program. We have a culinary program here on campus that offers multiple courses in culinary. We have a ROP Fire Science program here that starts during zero period in the morning, but it carries throughout the course of the year. ROP Fire Science is available for our upperclassmen, but there are still opportunities to get involved even as a freshman or sophomore. And then newest to Union Mine, we are now offering Air Force JROTC, which also has a wide range of both aerospace courses as well as leadership opportunities. It's important to note for Air Force JROTC that this is not a military-only program. This is for any student that wants to develop as a leader and a community member in El Dorado County. And so a wide range of students, not just those that are going into the military, join this course, and it's a great opportunity for students. In addition to those CTE pathways, we also have a wide range of signature programs, AVID being the most prominent. So AVID is a 4-year program. It's focused on academic support for students whose goal is to go to a 4-year university. This group of kids stays together similar to an academy model, and throughout their 4 years, they build tight-knit relationships and have a lot of opportunity and support surrounding them in their preparation for their post-secondary careers. Other programs include visual and performing arts, so that's dance, drama, music, as well as the visual arts. We have a wide range of athletic opportunities, 17 different sports to choose from at a variety of different levels. We have student leadership opportunities, and then our other signature program that I mentioned earlier is intervention built into the school day known as priority period. So how registration works. Step 1. Today or over the course of the next few days, you'll be receiving documents from your middle school. These are also posted on our website, and your middle school should also be sending them out virtually. So all of this information will be coming to you shortly. You'll review this video as well as go into the Union Mine High School website Future Students tab and start the process of selecting courses. And then you will turn all of this information in either to your middle school and or the high school by February 11th. So becoming a student, here's the information that you're going to be filling out. And I'll get into this and show you these documents here in a second, but you're going to receive a registration packet and a course request form. And again, all of this information comes back to us and or the middle school by February 11th. So here's the documents. This is the registration form, the front of the packet. You'll also be receiving a home language survey, new student enrollment information. In addition to the new student enrollment information, you'll also have another document called a user agreement. That's a just technology user agreement that needs to be filled out. And then most importantly, you'll be getting a course request document. And this is where you're going to spend the majority of your time. Again, all of this comes back to us, to the middle school and to Union Mine February 11th. So we're going to get back to this document here in a second. These are the high school graduation requirements, and so I just wanted to share this so you can start to map out your 4 years here at Union Mine. All students are required to take 3 years of English, 3 years of social science, 2 years of math, 2 years of science, 1 year of either a fine art, a world language, or a career technical education. Many of our students will cover that. We have a health requirement. We have a technology requirement. The technology requirement can be covered either through ICT or Project Lead the Way 1. Physical education requirement, and then 90 credits. During your 4 years here, you have to accumulate a total of 230 credits in order to graduate. This can all be found on the district website, the course directory, and I'll show you where to find that here shortly. So the course request document. The first and foremost, we have 5 boxes here to the left that are the most important. And so you'll kind of start with English and then work your way down this document. This document also will require for you to get initials from your 8th grade teacher for certain courses. So you'll start with English, Most of our students will start in English 1. If you feel like your student is an advanced English 1 student, they'll need an initial from their 8th grade teacher. We also have an English 1 and Read 180 program. So this is students that need to help with acceleration in literacy. And so if your student struggles in English and struggles with reading and needs additional support, Read 180 potentially could be that course for you. All students will take computers and health. And again, you have an option of either ICT or Project Lead the One. Both meet the technology requirement. If they choose Project Lead the One because it's a year-long course, counselors will work with them to determine how to work health into their schedule. ICT and health are 9-week courses, and so they're partner courses where you'll take it for 9 weeks and then flip to the other. In addition to that, all students will take math. The most common placement is Algebra 1, although we do have some students that enter at Algebra Foundations, and this is students that maybe need additional support, and then a handful of kids that will enter at Geometry. And those all need teacher signatures from 8th graders. Based on your math placement, that will determine your science placement. So, for example, if you're entering in Algebra 1, you'll sign up for Earth and Space Science. If you're entering a Geometry, you will enter and probably most likely want to take Biology. So Algebra 1 equates with Earth and Space, Geometry with Biology. All students will take Life Fitness or PE, and then this last box down here at the bottom are your elective choices, and then your alternative elective choices are across the way. So on the back side of this 9th grade course request form are all of the elective choices that we offer our incoming freshmen. Pay attention to particular notes in each of these areas because there are certain things like prerequisites and or teacher applications and or 8th grade signatures that are required for different courses. And so you're going to look through this document in detail, and then you're going to place those requests in priority order here at the bottom. So your first choice would go at the top, and then you'll work down, and then you'll also place 2 alternative electives in the case that you cannot get into your first couple choices. Finally, most importantly, the commitment agreement needs to be signed here at the bottom, and that comes to us. This all comes back to us as part of the registration packet. So a lot of questions oftentimes about math placement. So if you have need additional information or have specific questions, you can go to our website, the district website, and look through our math placement criteria. And this will provide more information for you. So that's a great resource. In addition to that, we have the course directory from the district office. As part of the course directory, this is a great planning tool for your roadmap, so to speak. So you can map out your 4 years here and making sure that if Project Lead the Way is a program you're really interested in, but you also want to be involved in band, how will you structure your courses over 4 years to meet those needs and those interests? So this is a great tool for you guys to start to fill out together as a family. And then if you need more information about a specific course, you can go farther into the course directory and you can find the course descriptions below each of the courses, and then specific information about those courses. So are there any prerequisites? What school offers them? What grades are eligible? The number of credits that you can receive, and then whether or not it meets the UC requirements, CSU UC requirements, or also known as A through G, and it'll show you what element of the A through G it meets. So what happens next? It's January. You're receiving this information now. We will offer all families an opportunity to get together with administration and counselors via a Zoom meeting, and I'll share more about that here in a second, on February 9th. So in a traditional year, we would bring everybody together and be able to meet face-to-face, and you would get to interact with all the programs and staff here. Unfortunately, we're unable to do that this year, so we will be doing that through a Zoom meeting. And so that will be held on the 9th at 5:30. All of your information needs to be returned to the middle schools or to Union Mine by the 11th. And then later in this year, you'll start to receive information about Parent Square, about how to sign up for Aries, about freshman orientation. And then the first day of school will be August 9th next year. So if you have questions, where do you go? All of this information is on our website, and we'll continue to drive you guys back to the Union Mine website under Future Students. If you have questions about athletics, please email Ann Kling, and her email is listed here. And then CTE, VAPA, and leadership programs, signature programs on campus will have a variety of videos and resources available on the website to give you additional information about their programs.